Since the time people are born till the age they get older or even die, the question remains same: who we are, why are we here, or what is the purpose of life at large? What is the God, or whether God even exists, or it's just an illusion field? People spend their life to exploring these questions. Since the beginning of my childhood, I was after these questions, and some, or let's say most of them, got resolved. But sometimes truth is more bitter than one can perceive, and that may be the case for some of you during going through these informations I'll be sharing with you on the YouTube. I'll be telling this not only by this video, but many more to come. That is going to be helpful not only in your career, management skill, relationship, dealing critical situation, and almost all walks of life. So I urge all of you to watch all these videos to understand this in better clarity. So let's get started. There are many misconceptions that when a child is born, he is not the same when he becomes an adult. But this must be understood that people are who they were born, and none does makes them apart from their core being. So yes, when one is born, he is brought to a certain condition that plays a major role in his adulthood. Let's say if one is born in less rich family, he will interact with the world in a different way than a person who is born in a lavish family. However, this is not the only case what makes the difference between the two. There are some core factors which differentiate these two so that one can become masterpiece and one can just become a mediocre. Or in other words, a poor person can become so rich later in life, and the person who was rich already hasn't got the potential that he can keep his own assets any longer. The universal law, and to understand it, all start from the mind and the material, or to say, mind and matter. So, I'll be showing mind and its prominent connection to the material and how the driving force of sex is involved in all of these. Like the matter has three states in the universe, so-called solid, liquid, and gas, the same way mind has also three states. And one body gets only one state out of all. It can be solid, it can be liquid, or it can be gas as well. There are the states of mind. It doesn't physically exist, but it is one's psyche per se. So whichever state one has got, he interacts with the world in a different way. This causes the hierarchy in social interaction. Some are less effective and some are more effective. But this hierarchy is not 100% perfect, as lower ranked person can surpass others if they somehow knows the things they must know. And that's what my attempt is here in these videos. To understand this, let's see the image here, where the density at the left is shown the highest. This type of psyche is tend toward the solid state of mind. As soon as the density keeps on decreasing, it tends toward the liquid state and to the gas state at the top right. Solid state mind is considered most robust and successful in the life. However, that is not the case any longer, as we have crossed the era of kings and securing kingdoms. Here we have settled the mind state in three pillars as the hierarchy suggests. To understand this in a better way, some of you may have liquid or gas state, but don't consider yourself mediocre any longer, because such type of mind have also done the miracle in life. So here we call them, the first one is solipsych. Solipsych is came from the solid and the psyche in the suffix, or in other words, the idea of the person. They are also called the alpha state of mind, or symbolically they are referred with the plus sign. Another term which they are referred to are the liquid psyche or the beta state of mind. Alpha, beta, omega terms are overused nowadays without having clear understanding of them. I'll put a time to clear all of these in my videos. Another state of mind is called gas-like, so called the omega. If it is male body, it is called omega male, and if it is in female body, it is called omega female. In alpha state of mind, their mind made out of higher energy, therefore they feel themselves that they are the real man. Everything they learn from the society, what is privileged to the male personality, whether this is dominating, caring, or fighting to the other male personalities. Beta on the other hand are found to be having lower energy state, so called woman mind. Since they have got the male body, they have its sense also, still they learn from the society for the things women have been privileged to, such as caring her siblings, more attachment to the father than the mother, or understanding the woman as their friend rather than having the sense of their husband or dominating them. There is another state of mind which is omega. Omega mind is having even lower state of the energy. Hence they perceive themselves as a kid and interact with the world also in such a way. They seek love from the elder and are submissive to the woman. They think themselves as a pupil and the woman their instructor. They love their mother too much and less to their father. They are creative and tend to do creative works, what is mostly the interest of a teenager boy. Alpha male, however, classified in another three states. One is the highest dense state and they are very aggressive. And here is the problem now. They often become antisocial personality as they need to dominate anyone without any reason. Their impulses cannot be satisfied if they have not dominated anyone, or shout on anyone, or even beaten anyone. Such people often found in jails nowadays. Other type of alpha are moderate, and though they are also dominating, still they understand things deeply and care about the people. Such personality in older days used to have in the kings, and they were courageous as well, still keeps some of the wisdom for their people. Other type of solipsych is the perfect portrait of the more male personality. They are dominating, still caring and responsible, hence a perfect choice of a woman. Beta on the other hand have many states also, but preferably are considered two, one out of which having the mature woman, even having the body of 20 to 25-year-old man, they may have the mind of 40 to 45-year-old woman. They understand about the family and society. Their main area of focus is raising family and maintaining social responsibilities. Lower type of beta is young woman, although they also do care about the society but still pursue their own happiness. Omega male are the males who have found in so many different personalities. Since this is the lowest dense state of mind, they can be different from one another. Still out of all, three are taken which have been seen in most of them. First one is the bird. A real bird is having the lowest weight so that he can fly in the wind, or to relate it we can say fly in the gas. They are having the hollow bones to lower the weight. It shows their weakness but still successful in the survival out of all animals. The same way bird personality sees themselves teenager but still smart enough to survive and can smartly handle things. Other one is the normal teenager and they perceive themselves teenager too. However, they are troublesome for themselves and for the others. The last and most critical and notorious type of omega is insect. Although he also thinks himself teenager but still too much notorious. Why he is called in such a way we are going to cover in the coming videos. Previously we talked only about the male body. Now here is the female body. Female body is also got three states. First one is the solipsych, second one is the liquipsych, and third one is the gaspsych. Like the male body, solipsych is man personality, liquipsych is the woman personality. But here, if we talk about the gas psyche, he's not the teenager boy here in the female body, he's the teenager girl in the female body. Let's understand how to identify who is there, who we are interacting to. If he is the male in the male body, or let's say alpha, he's very angry all the time, and you will find he's the serious always time. He seldom makes jokes, or you can find smile on his face. Liquid psych on the other hand are satisfied with their life. You will find them always content with their life, and they are very compassionate to the others. Gas psych on the other hand are having very nerdy behavior. They are very naughty, or act like as a kid, or they are very slow in the learning, so they always ask questions from others. Let's understand the same thing in the female body. If the female is having the male mind, she's having the short temper all the time, and she's always the serious, and seldom you will find the smile on his face. If the female body is having the liquid psyche, she used to advise to other people, regardless if someone is looking for the advice or not, and she's very fun loving person and very friendly to others. If we talk about the gas psych mind, she's the teenager girl in the mind of a female body, so you'll find she's always scared from the things, regardless of any concrete reason, whether the situation is scary or not, and she's always dependent on others, so you have to make her understand all the time. She very rarely understand things perfectly. So this was a quick overview, and you are going to learn in detail in coming video. So till then, peace.